Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I think I'm so nervous shooting this that my whole morning makeup routine went right out the window. But the camera is giving good lighting, so I appreciate that. So on today's video, I want to talk about vulnerability here on YouTube, but I didn't want to do my normal videos where it's just me sitting there and like sort of talking or vlogging or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be taking you step by step through my makeup routine. Please don't be afraid or run away. I'm going to be doing my makeup as I take you through this, right? Just generally my thoughts and my feelings about YouTube of recently, and you guys already know that I'm on the 6-month journey to like fix my life. I don't know why I'm calling it fix my life, as if my life has been in a dire mess, but it's basically 6 months. I've challenged myself to become a better person in these 6 months. Okay, so I even forgot where I was, but basically I've been hearing this whole conversation on YouTube, whereby the girlies here on YouTube were just sort of like they're tired of putting out content and it's not getting the reception that they anticipated, and you know. And to be quite honest, I immediately jumped into that bandwagon. I started caring a lot about subscribers. I started feeling uneasy, you know, when it came to channel engagement, and people were not commenting on my videos. People were not, I don't think people are sharing or liking or whatever. It's just views. Somebody just views, and that is basically it, you know. So since that is the case, I'm always taken back to a conversation that Brandon Praise and Mpumi had like ages ago. Just as I was contemplating starting a YouTube channel, they did this thing where they were like reasons why you should start a YouTube channel, and they pretty much said know your why, like know why you want to start a YouTube channel. And I remember sitting down and honestly having this conversation with myself, just asking myself, why do I want to start a YouTube channel? Why is it that I want to put myself out there so bad, you know? And I came to the conclusion, I said this in a video or in the videos, you know, like as I was beginning, I used to talk about this a lot, and I said that my main reason why is because my mom has this photo book from when she was really quite young, and she documented her 20s really well. She documented her 20s, and it was just so beautiful to see. So that inspired me to start my own journey of documentation. So the main thing was always that let me do this so that my children can get to know me better, so that even my husband can get to know me a little bit better, and yeah, that was my main reason why. So this week, as I saw two YouTubers this week who were speaking on this, and it was really hard on them to be on the YouTube spaces now because there's no engagement, there's no growth, and I just thought of my own personal journey. I'm like, but there is growth. It's minimal. It's not what I would like it to be now, but it's not what I initially thought when I started. I honestly didn't think I would have this much followers by now. It's been a year and I'm on like 150 subscribers. This is a lot. This is like, and I'm not even advertising my channel. This is people finding it either, from something I would say, and somebody would just follow me, and it's great. I'm honestly really loving this, So for those particular reasons, after having this conversation with myself, it brought me joy and contentment, And then I'm brought back to the topic of vulnerability, because one of the YouTubers spoke on this, the vulnerability part, Guys, I know this seems like too much foundation, but trust the process, okay? All right, now on vulnerability, so basically she just went on to say that people were saying that she's not vulnerable, and they have a sense of feeling that they don't really know her as a creator. All they see is, okay, this isn't Thabiseng Matole or Matole, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, girl, I love you. She's one of like my faves, and I really felt sad, like, oh my goodness, like when she mentioned that she had been going out and she was really happy that the moment there was not about vlogging. She would just be enjoying events and just being there. And I thought to myself, when I'm out, I enjoy putting myself out there. I enjoy the vlogging part. I enjoy, the taking out my camera, the pictures. It's like a part of me, it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like I'm doing this for somebody else, it doesn't. So somebody said that her channel has become redundant, and I was thinking to myself, thinking back to my why, why I started this. It's for the memories, to document my memories, to me it doesn't feel redundant. Maybe at a time where I am really concerned about channel growth, will I now start curating content? And there's a difference between just living in the moment and just shooting, and now you are like curating, you are taking content, you are specifically shooting, you are making this about the channel, but for me it's just living my life, and this again, I have a teenage niece who I usually refer to as my daughter. I wanted to look at this, and I want other young girls out there to see that life is not the way that influencers put it, picture perfect and all that. It's not all that, life really is about starting up, getting your second-hand car, and it's okay to live a simple life like that while you're getting your life together. You understand? Unlike the pressure that especially people my age are suffering, the pressure to have this aesthetically pleasing house, the pressure, to be going to these nice events just for the pictures, the pressure to it's not about that for me, and I just want to live my life as authentically as possible and show people out there that you can really have a normal life and still put it out there. It doesn't mean that you're showing. And another thing that I wanted to say is, people tend to think that just because you're shooting content, you're putting your life out there. There are things that you would choose not to share because they're personal and private to you. For example, I'd never give a house tour because that's my husband's personal and private space. Just because you see a section of our house doesn't mean that you have a clue as to what it even looks like. You understand? Those types of situations. And then there are some people, I said this in my previous video, that there are some people who do a house tour and still we know nothing about their lives. It was just that it was a house tour and it's not a big deal to them. It doesn't mean that they've given us anything. Like these influencers, Brooke Ashley Hall and Marco Hall, they lived in a house for a year and we all thought they bought it, only to find they did a house tour, all that, only to find out that they were actually renting it out, and now they've moved into their real house. You know, things like that. You know, somebody would just do a house tour and it's not even their house. They have a plan that where they're moving to, it's going to be their house. They won't even let you in like that. Yeah, so things like that. And about vulnerability, yeah, you can be as vulnerable as you possibly can and still not overshare, you know, and still not overshare. Yeah, I'll wrap up the video. Let me just finish getting ready for it.
This is she. So the foundation didn't turn out badly after all. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. I hope you enjoy this vulnerability journey with me here on YouTube. Thank you for watching.